Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I got this new little mic here. We'll see how well it does. I'm also using the iPhone camera, which is way better than when I was using the webcam for the on the laptop. So I'll keep experimenting with equipment here. I don't want to spend too much money right now, as I'm just kind of kicking this channel off. But again, hopefully gets a little bit better as I keep learning here. As you can see outside, it's pretty ugly day out. We had some snow this morning, and now it's turning into rain, and then a little bit later, I guess tonight we're gonna have a whole bunch of snow, but it's February in Northeast Ohio, so it is what it is. I definitely like it when it's I don't know when there's snow on the ground. It just looks a lot nicer than when it's all muddy. So I am okay with that. I'm still eating healthier and drinking healthier. I guess this is less healthy. This has actually got flavor in it: apple, mango, banana. So it's a little bit sweet. Apparently, that's not good for you because it spikes your blood sugar. But I just was able to squeeze a workout in, and I feel like it's justified at the moment. So I'll have to buy the less hyper drinks here moving forward. A little bit of a life update. We got looks like a flu running through our house right now, like a you know, not the stomach flu, but the impacting the head and all that stuff. Our oldest daughter dealing with that right now, so hoping she's on the upswing here, and hopefully no one else gets it. But seems to be going around quite a bit. In terms of book two, I'm actually making a lot of great progress. I hit 60,000 words this morning, so I'm inching up closer to halfway through. I think I'm going to land at close to the same length as book one, about 160,000 words. And I'm really, really looking forward to getting the first draft done because I actually like the editing process and going through it and cleaning it up and polishing it more than pulling everything from thin air and getting it out on page. I'd say in terms of writing, that's actually the hardest part. And in terms of this video, that's actually what I wanted to talk about a little bit. So I think I mentioned this in other videos. I work a full-time job in the tech industry. I'm a manager, software engineering manager, and it's roughly 9 to 5, 8:30 to 5 type job. So how does someone like myself find time to write? And I think most people are probably going to be in that position. Most people who want to write a book are going to be in a similar position. You're going to have a lot of different obligations and so forth. And in my case, my wife and I also have 3 kids. So there's a lot to do, obviously, at home, and we homeschool, but my wife does most of the heavy lifting there. But again, there's just a lot. So how do you actually get to the point where you're able to write, 10,000, 20,000, 60,000 words and be consistent? And I'd say the biggest thing for me, and that I'd advise any author, is you have to get into a habit. You have to get into the habit of every single day writing at least 2, 3, 4, or 500 words. And on those days where it just feels impossible, just tell yourself, and I tell myself this probably every other day, because it's hard to sit down and write, especially when you're tired, like at the end of the day. It's actually a little easier for me in the morning, at least on weekends, got my coffee and everything, and feeling I just have a lot more energy. But when you're not feeling it, you just tell yourself, let me write one sentence. One sentence. That's always possible. That always feels achievable. And inevitably, after you write one sentence, you're going to write a couple more. In best case scenario, you might get into a flow state and knock out, 3, 4, 500, even 1,000 words. So that's advice I give anyone who's, super busy with life, but still wants to write a book. One other thing you might consider, though, is, or ask, like, if I'm only writing a sentence or two, or a paragraph, how do I keep everything consistent? How am I actually writing a good story? How am I not losing track of things? I'll talk about that in a different video, but just as a teaser, there is, I think, a lot of upfront work, at least that I've done, to make sure that I have the semblance of an outline, with some areas built out a little bit more. And then how do you get to that? Again, maybe the next video, or fairly soon, I'll share some thoughts on that and things that have helped me. So anyway, if you like sci-fi and fantasy, my book, The Song of Immaru, Earth's Door, and that's book one of a series, though you can read it as a standalone. It's currently available, hardback, audiobook, and ebook. And in terms of the ebook, through the rest of February, if you'd like to get it, it's only $1.99. The regular price is $9.99. So head over to Amazon or Barnes and Noble, and you can pick that up. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Looking forward to sharing some more updates here soon, and keep fingers crossed that the rest of us stay healthy, and hoping that you and yours stay healthy as well. Take care. Bye bye.